Great men are not born great, they grow great. Friendship is everything. Friendship is more than talent. It is more than the government. It is almost equal a family. Never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment. A friend should always underestimate your virtues and an enemy overestimate your faults. A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. Do you believe a man can truly love a woman and constantly betray her? Never mind physically, but betray her in his mind, in the very poetry of his soul. Well, it's not easy, but men do it all the time. I don't trust society to protect us. I have no intention of placing my fate in the hands of men whose only qualification is that they manage to con a block of people to vote for them. You cannot say no to the people you love, not often. That's the secret. And then when you do, it has to sound like a yes. Or you have to make them say no. You have to take time and trouble. Italians have a little joke, that the world is so hard a man must have two fathers to look after him, and that's why they have godfathers. Accidents don't happen to people who take accidents as a personal insult. He smelled the garden, the yellow shield of light smote his eyes, and he whispered, "Life is so beautiful." Yes, he thought, if I can die saying, "Life is so beautiful," then nothing else is important. Behind every successful fortune there is a crime. Keep your friends close but your enemies closer. Never get angry. Never make a threat. Reason with people. Love is like the little red toy wagon you get for your Christmas or your 6th birthday. It makes you deliriously happy and you just can't leave it alone. But sooner or later the wheels come off. Then you leave it in a corner and forget it. Falling in love is great. Being in love is a disaster. Many young men started down a false path to their true destiny. Time and fortune usually set them right. What is past is past. Never go back. Not for excuses. Not for justification, not for happiness. You are what you are, the world is what it is. Why should I be afraid now? Strange men have come to kill me ever since I was 12 years old. Power isn't everything, it's the only thing. There are things that have to be done and you do them and you never talk about them. You don't try to justify them. They can't be justified. You just do them. Then you forget. He'd always been a man who followed his head and not his heart. The heart was just a bloody motor. The head was meant to drive. Michael could never remember his father ever having uttered a word about death, as if the Don respected death too much to philosophize about it. In Sicily, women are more dangerous than shotguns. It was not perhaps the warmest friendship in the world, they would not send each other Christmas gift greetings, but they would not murder each other.